Hello, good morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you're watching this video. Um, I don't even know what to say. I don't know how to start. Anyways, today is not gonna be the the usual educative videos. It's more of a day in the life. I did a day in the life before. That was just one before. That was when we were in school. Yes, school period. When you're on holiday, obviously things have yeah, you have more things that's prioritized right now since I have more time. So I will just take you and give you a brief peek, depending on how long the video is. The main agenda for today's video is just to give you a peek of how my day goes normally, day in the life an of a SMMA entrepreneur. SMMA stands for Social Media Marketing Agency. Basically, they are service-based businesses that their services mainly range from their clients with online, providing their clients with online presence, helping them run ad campaigns, generate leads, higher conversions, SEO optimizations, funneling, it's also funneling. So yeah, and also aside that, I have some announcements. A way of giving back to my audience. If I were to be honest, if I were you, maybe highest I will be following, subscribe to this channel maybe 2 weeks, 2 months. We've had our ups and downs. Sometimes um not so far back, I think. Yeah, we did like 2 weeks, no uploads. Happens most of the times. And as a way of giving back, I'll, I'll be announcing some things. And don't worry, it's free. I don't sell courses. No, I don't actually believe in. Before I used to have the mentality of what can I sell, what can I sell. But you really need to understand, like, there's this classmate of mine. Um, I don't, I don't think it's hard love. No, it's not hard love. It's just the way that he views things. Like I was speaking about the info space and how it's a very profitable space to be in if you know what you're doing. And he was like, Isaac, what do you know that you will sell to someone and they will buy? Damn, bro. I was like, I wanna smack this guy's face. But it's true. It's true. And pondering on that, like, you really need to understand that you need to have the knowledge and then keep giving it out for free. Give it out for free if you see value, if you see the change it provides to people in their lives. Then and only then can you think of, okay, now I can monetize on this skill. Okay, now I can double down on this opportunity, and then probably see where it goes. So yeah, that statement really gave me the kick I needed to think. And yeah, so it's gonna be free. So just stay to the end of the video and you will receive your free gifts as for being a subscriber. Or I don't take us to be a subscriber. I feel like we are a community because most you see it you see it everywhere in the internet. People just trying to be fake, trying to be someone they are not, all for what? Clout, all for views. And I say this, like, I've said this to multiple people in my close circle. Like, I'll be like, my YouTube channel will have been growing at a fast pace. And yes, you may see the 18 subscribers or whenever you're watching this video and you'll be like, what the fuck is this dude saying? And it's true. But I have this saying also, prioritize progress over comparison. And if you look at the progress, like, My first subscriber was me, if I'll be totally honest. You know, when I started YouTube, I had an account. I have another Gmail account. So if you have a leverage, why not use it? Why try and be like the dude that'll be like, oh, um, yes, I stayed and I did all the hard, took the hard route of no, kept myself. I didn't use any leverage. No, I actually did use leverage. I had an account. If I post a video, that account is the first to view the video, and also it was my first subscriber. To give to warm that account up, and there's this psychology behind it that the more you see people do things, the more you will want to do or indulge in such activities. They have people mainly have FOMO, fear of missing out. So seeing that one view, they'll be like, okay, there's one view. Let me be the second view. In that second view, somebody will see it and be like, third view, fourth view. That's just psychology games that comprises also in personal brand building. So right now it's 11:54 a.m. and it's a Wednesday. So how my day really goes is, I started this video around 11:40 something. How my day usually goes, I wake up after my prayers around 7:30, 7:20 ish. Then I just go do my exercise. It's not something serious, something just light. 7:30 to most times 8:30. But when the exercise is sweet, when you're enjoying it, especially when football is involved. I'm not saying I'm that great, I'm not that great. But especially when football is involved, it makes it better. It makes it so much better and time passes by. Then after that, I just wash the kits I used, the shoes, shirts, so all of that. You get the gist. You get the gist. Then after that, arrange my no take my bath. After I take my bath, and also before people say you got me, you didn't get me. Before I go for exercise, I brush my teeth, obviously wash my face and all that thing. So when I done for my exercise, I washed those clothes, those sweaty clothes I used. Go take my shower. For my shower, clean up my space. It's not like just lay in my bed and remain. Then I get straight to work most times, because as most of my viewers are aware, I'm not a dropout. So I do have school. Though we're on holiday, I'm preparing for WAEC, which is the standard for university. We riding that bull. It doesn't make sense. Like I see that also on the internet. People will be like, quit your 9 to 5, and then go all in on your business idea. What if it fails? Just think it through. What if it fails? You quit that 9 to 5 that is making you money, probably paying your rent, your tuition fee if you're in college, or um paying for your livelihood. Basically, you quit it to go all in on a job. No, like, rather, you make more time. You make time for that business idea, where maybe every day give like 2 3 hours of it after you're done for work, or a bit of time before you go to work, and a whole more lots of time when you're done for work. And then you can start learning the ropes, getting the ropes and understanding this how this works, this how this works. Like for me, from 10:30, 11, when I'm done with my exercise and all the other things, get ready, I read. Like, I had ChatGPT create this timetable for me. So look at it. If I focus this shit. Yeah. So this was made by ChatGPT. Yes. So after I do my tests, Like every morning I am on an intermediate fasting plan. This is basically when you deprive yourself of food or sugary food. Let me say it depends on your type of intermediate fasting. It can be a 16 to 8 intermediate fasting. It can be it can be whatever. You just need to find what works for you. Mine is 16 to 8 hour intermediate fasting. 16 hours fast, 8 hours eating window. Like here, you see it? No, no, this is not it. This is not it. Yeah, yeah, this is it. A 16 to 8 intermediate fasting plan. Focus this shit, man. I feel like it's gonna even be inverse, anyways. I think maybe I'll put a picture on it for you to see on the screen. Anyways, for my 5:30 to 6:30 a.m., the only thing you can eat from 8, what I can eat from 8 o'clock p.m., 8 p.m. yesterday to today to 12 noon today is cinnamon tea, black coffee, green coffee, basically anything that doesn't have sugar, or water with ACV, apple cider vinegar. Then my 12 o'clock, that's first meal. That's the heaviest meal of the day. You can eat basically anything you want. Nigeria. You're not abroad. You can't tell. You won't say like my suggestions. What ChatGPT suggested to me: eat grilled egg. I'm like, bro, I'm Nigerian. I'll eat rice, beans. It's the days that it's not a lucky day. For me, I'm not that of a big fan of beans, pure beans like that. No. Anyways, enough of how my day is on non-business side. Let's get to business. Like 12 p.m. after I'm done with my studies, from 10:30 to 12, then I get straight to this. Over here I have 172 leads. I don't think I've mentioned this on my platform. I i created this SMMA. REM Media is a social media marketing agency. Oh yes, I did. I mentioned it in my last video. And REM Media specializes with real estate companies, and we help them generate more leads. Like what I said earlier, I think I said that. Anyways, I have 172 leads, people that I can actually reach out to who are potential clients, and then pitch them my services. And from there, in past 3 days or 4 days, 3 4 days, think, yeah, did 100 leads, 100 lead that I actually messaged. So that leaving me with 72. I think I can finish that in the next 2 days, 3 days. My daily target is 30, 40, or sometimes it fluctuates based on how the day went and other things. So after I open up Excel, where the leads are, the leads basically comprise of their company name, their Instagram handle, website, email, which most of them don't have. But it's way easy when you a quick tip, like when you get access to their websites, all these things are very easy to get. So some of them I don't have their Instagram, but when I go to their websites, go to the bottom, you see um TikTok, Instagram, X, Twitter, and so on. But I basically focus on Instagram, and when I can't find their Instagram on their website, I go to their mail. Now, out of the 100 outreaches I did, out of the 100, only just based on today, based on today, only three people reached out. Actually, I'm very elated about that. Like what I expected, I'll just see seeing, no replies. Then basically, when I keep doing the reps, get to 1,000 outreaches, maybe I'll get more people. So yeah, three people replied. Now those three people, I need to get them on a call. So basically, them replying does not mean anything. So the main goal is I reach out to them through Instagram, mainly Instagram, and I also leverage email when I know that it's gonna be a sure lead on email. It's gonna be more. There's actually two things to an outreach. You need to understand that for an outreach to get to the top, to be in the top, it needs to have a high impact message and come through a low saturation medium. Yes. So the high impact message is me offering my services, and in turn, basically, you're gonna make more sales, a whole lot more sales. Then the medium, the unsaturated medium, you can just do a couple of things to stand out if you can't leverage some platforms. Like for me, example, LinkedIn. I'm not allowed to create a LinkedIn account. Age restrictions in Nigeria, so I'll be able to leverage that in a year or 2 years coming. But for now, I can't use LinkedIn, so that's why I focus on Instagram because WhatsApp, you can't actually you're never gonna get you're not gonna get the top people of that business's number. So WhatsApp is a scratch out. It's like an ultimate backup when there's no other way. Yes, that's the only that's the only use case I see me using WhatsApp. But then main channel of outreach, email and Instagram. And the funny thing is you do not need to like my misconception when I started was okay shit. I need to have a perfect formula that will work. But when you get you move on, you start to perfect it yourself. You look at this, okay, here needs to be here, this needs to be here, no, it's very simple. You say hey or hi, the company name, you tell them how you saw them. You can add a compliment to them, break the ice faster, and you offer them your services, and you just close whatever closing you feel like. Maybe it's see you soon or can't wait to connect or whatever. You get the gist. That's just simply it. That's the framework. And as you keep doing it, you yourself you will know what you want to add and what you want to remove, and you find your perfect formula for it, because there's no right way, there's no wrong way of doing it. It's your way. So I'm gonna get straight to work, and my target for today is gonna be 30-40, the normal that we're gonna hit today. Yeah, it's still a potential for that today. So I'll catch up with y'all when I'm close to that or when I do hit that. Hello. Okay. Right now it's 5:30. I think the last time we spoke, or the last time the record was on was 12:40, 1 o'clock. And it was a good day. It was a good day. Did what I needed to do. I wouldn't say it's the easiest. Nothing you do is easy in life. And that's where you see most people they try to portray this life of everything is uphill while it's not actually. You need to understand that there's trade-offs, there's sacrifices you need to make, and you need to ask yourself, why am I doing this? And is this something I'm willing to trade time for and invest my whole into it? And if the answer is no, you're just chasing it for all the wrong reasons. Anyways, today let me just give you a quick update how it of everything that I went through. So I did 40 outreaches. I think I can do more. I'm gonna amp it up to 50, 60 daily. Then we keep increasing. When I started was 10, then I started doing 30, now I'm in 40, we reach 50. Need to just get our timing right. Anyways, the announcement I said I was gonna make, I've seen this a lot, I've heard it a lot. Many people actually do want to build their personal brand, but they just don't know how to start, or they have the feeling that, or the belief. I call it a limiting belief. They have this limiting belief that I can't do it because for whatever reason they have, I can't start creating content. I can't start building my personal brand. I can't start having a presence on the internet. All of these things are just lies you tell yourself. And the truth couldn't be further away. Like, take me for example, like, I didn't sit down and say, okay, and studied everything on YouTube before I said, okay, finally, let's let me create my YouTube account. No, just it was random. I always knew I wanted to start YouTube, and I knew that if I say I'm waiting for the best time and for the right time, it will never come. It will never come. Rather, I will have in near future again, I'll have more commitments, less time to focus on this. So this was that was the right time. I want to say this that time. Anyways, it was this year, sure. And all I needed was just my number. I needed my number. I created my account. And that's even YouTube, Instagram. You already have your Instagram account. Like, who does not have an Instagram account in this age? Like, for my audience, I know my audience, and I know their age range. So I don't think any of you don't have an Instagram account, don't have a TikTok account. If you want to even go the long shot, don't have a Facebook account, don't have a Snapchat account. So there's no limitation. The only limitation is you. To that, I feel like my short journey, because it's not really long, we're not up to a year, and we've grown 18 subs. And we have grown 18 subs. So, as a way of giving back to you, I made a mini, I want to call it a course, I want to call it a book, I'll call it a mini guide where basically it gives you the tips and tricks on how to start your personal brand. And not just on YouTube. You can start on um it's areas for Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, TikTok, and it's all for free. So all you just need to do is go to the channel bio. When you go to the channel bio, you will see the link. I specified it there. So when you click on it, you put your name. That's compulsory. Also, you need to put your email because that's what it's the automation we use to send you the ebook. So once you put in your name, you put in your email. Those are the two main things. Then the other questions. Then you submit. Within 3 4 minutes, your ebook will arrive at your Gmail or email, whatever mail you're using. So that's just my way of saying thank you. And I will continue to create more of these free resources where you all can access it just as an incentive, not incentive, just as a gift, you know, of being part of this family. Because we're not just a YouTube channel, we are a family, we are a community. And we look out for each other. And I'll create a WhatsApp group, and this is going to be only for the first 15 that get book. In there, basically, I will give you updates on the book, maybe more in-depth guidance on it, and you can directly DM me, so you can ask me questions on it or questions on anything. It can be SMMA, it can be the real estate, how I contact them, and what method I use. It can be anything, and I will respond. Maybe it's maybe 2 3 days after. So that being said, I'll see you all on the other side. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.